I'm Eagle Spitz on Desert Island Vids. With me, we've got Joe from the A161 Festival. Hi, Joe.
Hey, you all right? How's it going?
Yeah, not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. How's things with you?
Yeah, fine. Just cracking on as best we can.
Oh, yeah, it's difficult, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a funny last couple of weeks.
At least there's not so many fucking fascists on the streets.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no one, no one on the street, so everything's got a bit weird. And I think actually that it'd be much more difficult for them at the moment because this whole kind of sense of community that's come out of it doesn't fall well for them or what they do. So
Well, that's something positive out of it, Owen.
yeah, for sure. I suppose if we try and look at positives as much as we can, the kind of community spirit that's come out of it is a big one.
Yeah, it's been really good with us as well. I've had to learn a bit of technology and stuff because I'm a total Luddite. But yeah, we've been running this Punk for Homeless Festival for 12 days now, a virtual festival, and we've been able to connect with people. So
yeah, I think it's been a bit of a steep learning curve for us as well in terms of the online stuff, in terms of doing stuff live and getting videos and that kind of stuff. But we've done all right. We're doing okay.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for being on the show, mate.
No, not at all, man. Pleasure.
Would you like to introduce your first song, Willie?
Yes, the first song is a Lionheart song called Born Feet First. And to be honest, I only found it a couple of weeks ago, but I've done that classic thing of basically listening to it 20 to 30 times a day, so I'll probably get sick of it soon. But it's I like that. I think musically, I think it's fantastic, but also the kind of message about that kind of, he talks about suicide and stuff like that. And I think in terms of like mental health, there's a lot of people involved in like punk and hardcore will know already. It's kind of nice to have that message of like solidarity and strength between people and stuff as well. So yeah, that's.
I'm an ex-community psychiatric nurse myself, so I understand the mental health thing and the stresses on this point. I mean, I voluntarily set up a mental health drop-in, but obviously that's not running at the moment. We're just trying to work raise around supporting people.
Yeah, of course, that's amazing. I didn't know that. And like, so, having music as a message that we can still access, even if people aren't getting out and about, I think is super important.
So Joe's first song will be in the links at any time now. We're having to do this, putting the things on the links because we are totally DIY and can't work our ways around the technology yet. But anyway, Joe, tell us a little bit about the start of A161 Festival.
Yeah, so the festival started 2014 now, which feels like a lifetime ago. And we set out kind of, the point of what we wanted to do was to try and bring in as many different styles of music as possible, and really try and mix it up as best as we could. So yeah, 2014 came about, and basically we just, from the start of doing like little gigs and little benefits for anti-fascist like groups locally, we just thought, oh, well, we'll just do 3 days, it'll be fine. And it was very, very stressful. But I suppose the first year was kind of one of the most important because, it's like the first year it all came together, the first year loads of people met and we did it became like a tangible thing. And then yeah, it's just kind of, it grew massively from there. And obviously this year, it's been postponed or cancelled depending on how the next few months go. Would have been the 7th year, and it's been some journey over the past years to get to where we are now. Brilliant.
Yeah, I've performed there a couple of times on the acoustic stage, which has been good. Sadly, it's so often clashed with Punk for Homeless stuff. But yeah. We're trying to work around you guys because it is an important festival to be part of. And obviously, we were going to be doing a Punk for Homeless stall this year, as we have done the past couple of years. So yeah, it's been great. What have been some of your highlights of the festival?
I think it's a kind of funny story that I tell quite a lot. But the first year we ever did the festival, I cried at the end of it just purely from kind of the stress and the tiredness of it all. And someone came up to me at the end and was like, "You know what? This is the best festival." And made loads of really nice comments about it. And I just had an absolute meltdown because it was like the end of the weekend and I was just knackered. But that was pretty special. And hearing people say about how much it means to them means a lot as well. you know, we put on Moscow Death Brigade's first ever UK show was at 0161. You know, we put on some of the bands that we've put on from all over the world is the biggest thing, and then seeing people come together that maybe might not usually, or people from different cultures or subcultures mixing and hanging out with each other and, you know, creating things is really special.
Well, for me, one of the most impressive things about it is the vibe of the actual festival. It's fantastic. It feels just right.
Yeah, that's like a big thing, you know. It's because it's not massive and that, and we want people to have a good time, to feel safe, but, you know, also meet other people and that, and to be in a healthy environment where you can chat and just like have a good time, and as well as just having a good time and having a laugh. That there's actually like a serious political element to it as well in terms of the work that we do, and it's trying to find that kind of balance.
No, brilliant. Would you introduce your next song, Maddie, please?
Yeah, of course. It is. So Rayam is a French MC rapper from Paris, and she came to play the festival last year, and it was the first show she's played in the UK. But it was fantastic. She loved it as well, and we had a really good time. The performance was really special, and she played on the Saturday of the festival, and it was kind of one of the important things is what I said about getting that mix of people and mix of music and stuff, is that you have those punks and skinheads listening to like hip hop and like loving it. Do you know what I mean? And like, or like learning about different styles of music, or like seeing a whole other side of things. So that was a big thing for us. And so this video as well to the song, loads of it was filmed in Manchester. So it's called Martha, and it's about the Brazilian football player Marta, who also like spoke out against the violence against women that was going on in Brazil.
Fantastic.
And yeah, a lot of the videos filmed in Manchester when she came to play the festival and stuff as well. So yeah, I wanted to put that on there because, you know, a lot of the stuff that she talks about is really important as well in terms of women's rights and feminism as well. And yeah, when she came to play the festival, I think it was really special and it meant a lot for people as well.
Brilliant. Well, that'll be up in the links, guys. Yeah, obviously, Brazil's a bit close to my own heart because we look after street children. We don't look after street kids in Brazil, but there's an amazing song about street kids in Brazil by Blagas ITA.
Yeah.
One of my favourite bands.
Yeah, another band that played the festival a few years back. That was a big moment for us as well.
Fantastic. I put them on years ago at an outdoor swimming pool in Peterborough. The police were trying to close me down for a couple of weeks and threatened to arrest me and stuff, which was a very funny story. I'll have to share that with you sometime at 0161 Festival.
Yeah, please do. That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, it was good. So the festival's postponed at the moment.
Yeah, so as we saw the situation developing in terms of coronavirus and all that was happening, and because this year we had bands from the States, bands from the Basque Country, bands from Germany, bands from all over the world, that we knew that if a travel ban was put in place for a majority of countries, it would make it not only difficult for bands to travel, but then also for punters to travel as well. So obviously it's very clear now that no events are going ahead. But we took the decision to cancel the festival as is a while ago because, you know, if the government's not going to look after us and the stuff that we do, then it's down to us to look after our own communities.
Oh, totally.
And, you know, we don't want to put people in danger. In like it was not an easy decision to make. There was obviously this year's festival would have been the biggest one that we ever did. It would have been 10 days. And
what would that have involved? Because you don't just do a festival, you do other stuff around it, don't you? But you don't.
Yes. So what is the festival in terms of the 10 days would have been the 4 days of music in total, radical walking tours of the city of Manchester, football tournament, boxing tournament, and then we had some political education stuff as well.
Excellent. Hopefully that'll be back in place sooner than later.
Well, fingers crossed. I mean, I think the biggest thing was, like, you know, obviously everyone will know on Facebook, when you cancel an event, you get a notification. And then when we cancelled all the events, I got like hundreds of notifications of just cancelled. So that was that was pretty heartbreaking. But, you know, we've dealt with stuff in the past, and, you know, we just have to pick ourselves up and carry on. So hopefully towards the end of the year, we can hopefully be doing some stuff again. And then if not, I mean, obviously the festival next year will happen as normal, but hopefully towards the end of the year we can start doing some of the events that we planned for May and do them then.
Brilliant. Would you like to introduce your last song, buddy?
Yeah, so this is Moscow Death Brigade, Shy Kids, which is a new song off their new album, which is just on pre-order now, which will be out very, very soon. Moscow Death Brigade hold a pretty special place for me and for 0161. Obviously, we put on their first ever show in the UK in 2015. That was, I think, a lot of people maybe haven't heard of them. This was before they kind of blew up, and that was a really, really nice gig. And they're just the nicest people as well. Really, really sound. I recently went on tour with them as well, dressed as the crocodile, which was really entertaining.
Sort of stuff. It's always got been dressed as a crocodile.
Yeah, that was a whole. I'll tell you all about it as well. There were some interesting stories.
Fantastic.
But they're really good guys, and they've always been super supportive of the festival and all the stuff that we do as well. So big shout out for them.
Yeah, fantastic. I actually not caught them yet.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, first time I actually managed to come to the festival was performing on the acoustic stage, doing a punk poetry set a couple of years back.
Yeah.
But we were playing the Bolton Punk Picnic the day before, so we didn't get there till late on a Saturday. I think it was just about finishing.
That's a shame, man. Yeah, they played the festival, twice now. But we helped organise their UK tour and stuff as well, so we've helped put on some other shows as well.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, we do gigs, punk homeless gigs on a monthly basis in two places. One's a pub in Sheffield called the Bay Horse, but the other place is the Sumac Centre in Nottingham, which is like a vegan anarchist centre.
Yeah, so one.
If you've ever got any bands on tour and need a gig, just give us a shout, mate.
Yeah, fantastic. We'll definitely have to do that.
Brilliant. Right, we'll be saying goodbye and we'll be playing you out that last track, which will be Moscow Death Brigade, and that'll be in the links. So thanks for being on, Joe.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon, buddy. Good luck with the festival.
Nice one.